Hey everybody, Tara Castaneda here. I'm Diamond Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And today I wanted to train you guys on the importance of protecting your ears. That's right, protecting your ears. I am a firm believer in the theory that what you think becomes. And what you think often starts with what you hear, right? I am very protective of what's in between my ears. I am very protective of my team and my level ones, and I am okay with saying that because I know how important it is to protect our minds from negativity, okay? So for me, I refuse to be around people or comments or anything of that sort that is going to go in one ear into my brain that makes me doubt myself or what I do or what I believe in, because it sits there, it doesn't just pass through, right? I refuse to be around that. I also refuse to allow that on my team page. So if you post something negative on my team page, I'm sorry, I'm going to delete it, and I'm not going to explain why. I'm protecting, because Wendy Larson said this at convention, you do not have permission to steal the dreams away from my teammates. You don't. And when you are negative, that affects someone else's dream and someone else's belief, and it affects what they hear and what they think, because what they think will become. So that is why I am so protective of what I hear. I'm protective of my ears, and I'm extremely protective of my team's ears as well. You should be too. Guys, when you allow that negativity in your mind, then coming out of that negativity is very difficult to do. And I believe that affirmations are one of the most underused success tools in this business. To take it a step backwards just a little bit, have you ever witnessed somebody that's just surviving? I mean, they're living paycheck to paycheck. Their time is just, they're exhausted all the time. They're just surviving. What about in a Plexus business? Have you ever seen a team that's just, I mean, this leader is just trying to tread water and keep her head afloat, or keep his head afloat, and they're just surviving. When you are just surviving, you cannot dream. Right? Think about that. When you are just surviving, you cannot dream. And a way to get out of that survival space and into a thriving space, I believe, starts with affirmations. And why do I believe this? Because I've witnessed it so many times in my very own business. My husband's a diamond, I'm a diamond, and I'm seeking diamond on my re-entry right now. Guys, I have seen it time and time again. When you find yourself just surviving, when you find yourself filled with negativity or doubt, what you need to do is protect your ears, protect your team's ears, and say positive affirmations. For example, you know what, you may think it's crazy. You may think I'm nuts so bonkers for saying every morning I want you to wake up and I want you to say to yourself in the mirror, my business, my Plexus business is booming, and business builders are coming to me left and right. My team is attracting business builders. My team is booming. I want you to say that every day. And it may feel really awkward at first because it might not be the truth right now, but I promise you, here's what's going to happen. And I don't know why this is so easy for me. I've tried to think about that, why this is so easy for me. It's easier for some than others, but it is easy for me, so I understand if it's not easy for you, but I want you to do it anyway. Do it anyway. because it works. What's eventually going to happen is after you say these things several times, no matter if it's happening or if it's not, what will eventually happen is you are going to actually believe it. You are going to wake up and it's not even going to be like, oh, I need to say my affirmations. It's just already a thought that's in your head because you believe it to be true. And when you believe it to be true, it's the wildest thing. What happens to your business? People will start coming to you. People will start coming to your business. When you believe it, it becomes. Whatever you're believing, careful with that. Whatever you're believing, it becomes. So protect your ears. Protect your team's ears. And do those positive affirmations. I think it's so important for you guys to challenge your team to get used to saying affirmations. Get yourself used to saying affirmations. You know, right now, I was kind of stuck on my re-entry position, and you may have watched another video where I explained why I had to kind of pull away from that business for some personal reasons, because my family needed me. But I've come back to the business, and you know, I've had to accept that it's not moving as fast as what it was, and I have to be okay with that, and I have to be okay with rebuilding, right? And I talk about that in a video that says, don't let shame define your ending. So if you're interested in that topic, there's a video on that. But anyway, I had to accept where we were, and I really didn't have very many potentials. I didn't have very many people that were coming to me about Plexus. But last month, it's about 45 days ago, I really started preparing my mind, preparing my heart to go, okay, my business is taking off. People are coming to me left and right. People want to work their business. It's happening. I'm going to go emerald on that re-entry leg. It's happening. I believe it to be true. It's going to happen. And I started working on this and working on this and working on this and working on this. And now, guys, 45 days later, I have had, I want to say nearly 15 people just in the past 3 weeks come to me saying that they want to work the business. Either they're existing ambassadors that have fallen off that want to come back and work the business, or brand new people that want to work the business, or people that have been reaching out to for years about trying the products and they want to try the products. Literally about 15 people that want to join in the past 3 weeks. And I firmly believe that it started with my affirmations. It started with me believing it to be true, because then that shaped my behavior, which shaped my results, which shaped what my reality is. So right now I have a chat thread with my team where every day we check in and we say positive affirmations, and those that are doing it are seeing results. Those that are just reading and not really doing it, it makes you wonder. So protect your ears. Be fiercely protective of your team. I am so protective of who I allow on my team page, and so protective of who I allow speak to my team. And I am so protective of what I allow on my team page. And I am so protective of what conversations I allow myself to participate in or be witness to or hear, because it affects you. It affects your dream. What I say affects you. I take that with heavy responsibility. What I say to my team affects them. What Susie Q says to my team affects them, right? But it starts with protection and believing those positive affirmations. It's so important. So if you find yourself stuck, start there.